Ever wonder what secrets lie beneath Ireland's green hills? What if I told you some of the most beautiful places have the darkest stories, tales that make even the bravest tourists shudder? Welcome, fellow lovers of the strange and unsettling. Today, we're not talking about leprechauns and rainbows. We're venturing into the shadows of the Emerald Isle to uncover the creepy legends that tourists often hear whispered, but are too afraid to truly explore. From spectral figures on ancient battlefields to phantom cries in ruined castles, Ireland is a land steeped in a history that refuses to stay buried. So, grab a warm drink, dim the lights, and prepare yourself. We're about to explore the stories that haunt Ireland long after the sun goes down. Our first stop is the magnificent Leap Castle, often called the most haunted castle in the world. It's a place with a bloody, brutal history. The most infamous story is that of the Bloody Chapel. In the 16th century, a fierce rivalry between two brothers of the O'Carroll clan ended in tragedy right here. One brother, a priest, was holding mass in this very chapel when his own brother stormed in and ran him through with a sword in front of their family. The priest collapsed and died on the altar. Ever since, his spirit is said to haunt the chapel, and many visitors report a chilling presence or seeing a ghostly figure roaming the halls. But that's not all. During renovations in the 1920s, workers discovered a secret dungeon, an oubliette, just off the chapel. Inside, they found a horrifying sight: countless human skeletons piled on top of 3 cartloads of remains. These were prisoners, dropped through a trapdoor to be forgotten and left to die. The sheer volume of suffering in this one spot has left a permanent stain. People who visit Leap Castle today often speak of an overwhelming sense of dread of being watched, and some have even claimed to see a dark hunched creature known as the Elemental, a presence believed to be older than the castle itself. Next, we journey to the rugged coast of County Antrim to visit the ruins of Dunluce Castle. Perched precariously on a cliff edge, this castle is as dramatic as its legends. The most famous ghost story here is a truly heartbreaking one. In the 17th century, the castle's kitchens, along with the entire kitchen staff, suddenly collapsed and plunged into the churning sea below during a violent storm. It's said that on stormy nights, you can still hear the desperate screams of the cooks and servants, forever echoing from the waves. Only a single kitchen boy survived because he was sitting in a corner of the room that clung to the cliffside. The tragedy was so profound that the lady of the castle at the time, Mavro, is said to wander the ruins as the Banshee of Dunluce, her sorrowful wails mingling with the sound of the wind and sea. Fishermen and locals have reported seeing her ghostly figure in a white dress, staring out at the unforgiving ocean, forever mourning the lives lost that terrible night. Imagine standing there, with the wind howling around you, and hearing what sounds like a cry for help from the waves. Would you be brave enough to stay? Let's move inland to a place of eerie beauty, the Hellfire Club on Montpelier Hill, just outside Dublin. This abandoned hunting lodge has a reputation for debauchery and dark rituals, built in the 1720s by a group of wealthy, rebellious elites. The club was a place for heavy drinking and scandalous behavior, but legend says it went much further than that. The most famous story involves a stranger who sought shelter on a stormy night and joined the members for a game of cards. During the game, one player dropped a card, and as he bent down to retrieve it, he saw that the mysterious visitor had cloven hooves instead of feet. Realizing they were in the presence of the devil himself, the members panicked. The stranger vanished in a ball of fire, leaving the building scorched and the members terrified. To this day, visitors to the Hellfire Club report a deeply oppressive atmosphere, strange smells like sulfur, and the feeling of being followed. Black cats with glowing red eyes are said to roam the grounds, and some claim to have heard disembodied screams and laughter carried on the wind. The place feels cursed, a warning from the past about the dangers of inviting darkness into your life. Our journey now takes us to County Mayo, to a place of great sadness, Strokestown Park House. This grand mansion is a testament to the Anglo-Irish aristocracy, but it holds a dark secret related to the Great Famine. In 1847, the landlord, Major Dennis Mann, was one of the first landowners to be assassinated during the famine. He had offered his tenants a cruel choice: either emigrate on coffin ships, where many would perish, or face eviction and starvation. His cruelty earned him many enemies, and he was eventually shot. His ghost is said to still roam the house, perhaps in torment for his actions. But he's not the only spirit here. The most chilling presence is that of a young girl, believed to be the ghost of a famine victim. Visitors and staff have reported seeing the ghostly figure of a girl in tattered clothes, her face pale and sorrowful. She's often seen near the galleries and on the main staircase. Her presence is a heartbreaking reminder of the millions who suffered and died during one of the darkest periods in Irish history. Walking through Strokes Down, you can't help but feel the weight of that suffering, a silent sorrow that seems to have soaked into the very walls of the estate. Finally, we head to Dublin's Kilmainham Gaol, a former prison that is now a museum. This place is a monument to Ireland's struggle for independence, and the spirits of the patriots who were imprisoned and executed here are said to linger. From 1796 until 1924, countless men, women, and even children were held within these cold, damp walls. The leaders of the 1916 Easter Rising were executed in the prison yard, and their defiant spirits are believed to be the most active. Visitors and staff have reported a wide range of paranormal activity. Footsteps are heard in empty corridors, cell doors bang shut on their own, and strange lights are seen floating in the dark. During restoration work, a painter reported being pushed by an unseen force, while others have felt sudden, inexplicable cold spots. The chapel is a particular hotspot, where the ghost of a governor who was known for his cruelty is said to make his presence felt. Kilmainham Gaol isn't just a historic site. It's a place where the echoes of bravery, sacrifice, and injustice are so strong, you can almost feel them. From ghostly priests and tragic lovers to the devil himself and the spirits of revolutionaries, Ireland's creepy stories are woven into the very fabric of its landscape. These tales are more than just spooky legends. They're the echoes of a dramatic, often tragic history, a history that refuses to be forgotten. So, have you ever visited a place that felt haunted? A place where the past felt almost alive? Let me know your own creepy encounters in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey into Ireland, its darker side, and want to explore more hidden histories and unsettling legends from around the world, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching, and stay curious.